I think tonight we're all really happy about small beginnings. And this is the start of a bigger bang, so please welcome the Rolling Stones!
One time you were my baby chicken, now you want it to a box. One time you were my little rooster, but now I'm just one of your cocks.
It was a mutual respect, I think. I always felt that about Toronto. It's been a favourite haunt to rehearse in for some reason. A lot of it's to do with logistics and money, I've no doubt. You go into the Masonic Hall, you knew where you were going, you didn't have to break in a new room, so it was an easy place to rehearse in, and it's always been a good town to us, you know, especially to me, and they got me out of jail.
It's worth justice, oh yeah. You're going out to trust me. It's worth justice, but you know.
I think there's something psychological maybe in kicking off before we actually hit the big stage and just get the feel of an audience, you know, really face to face, which is quite important because once you get on the big stage you have to exaggerate and everything has to be amplified more. The hard gigs are like the small ones, you know, where you've got no props, no nothing, you just have to do what you do face to face. I think it's a matter of touching your roots and then letting it fly from there. After all, it is a club band. I mean, in its embryonic form, that's what it is. Yeah, if we can pull it off in a club, baby, we can pull it off anywhere.
You're a beauty, such a cutie. How could I resist?
In a way, you use it to break in new songs. We're going to throw a brand new song at you now that you've never heard in your life. Let's hope it goes down well, you know. It's the band testing themselves and saying, well, you know, if we can play them an unknown song and yeah, it's rocking, then we're cool, you know.
I think that's the first time we ever done that, is that right? I think it might be.
There's a kind of feeling about set lists where it finally settles itself and then you have room to maneuver. You know, let's branch out a bit and try some of the newer stuff or something we've never done before, you know, do some cover version of something. And actually, that's the sign of the band feeling confident about itself. A lot depends on if Mick wants to sing it. I mean, when it comes down to it, the front man has to be the one. I mean, if I throw an idea and he says, no way am I going to do that, no way we're going to do it, you know. When Mick's feeling adventurous, it means he feels confident in the band and that everything's set and ready to go, which I certainly think he was that night. If I look at a set list that Mick's drawn up, and the more adventurous the thing is, then I have more confidence in him, you know, because I know, because it's a two-way street. In a way, I go, well, he wants to try that, that's a good sign, you know, and hope I can remember it. You know?
We got this old tune for you, we do it slightly differently this time around, see if you like this.
Songs tend to race when it's live, is that extra adrenaline that you have to, I mean, I'm constantly aware to try and control it. Because once Mick gets going and the whole thing is rocking, it's easy to let it carry you away. And sometimes it's not the best for the music, you know, and you have to keep putting some brakes on occasionally. Pianissimo, you know. Some songs can get stale on you, you know. Others, you just like relish them all the time and they taste good and there's no shelf life. Chuck's been with us since Ian Stewart died. I mean, he's almost like passed it on. Chuck is a perennial. I mean, he has become an important part of the band, in actual fact. He's quite meticulous. Me, I'm kind of crazy, you know. Let Chuck run the tempo to start with, and then we're, you know, cool. And an incredible player. Daryl's such a musicologist. I mean, he played with Miles Davis and stuff, you know. I mean, he's a real musician. You know? Me, I'm a Rolling Stone, which is another thing, you know. I mean, I know how to do that. But at the same time, he loves playing rock and roll, and he loves playing with Charlie Watts and the rest of us. But I think, you know, the thing is bass and drums have to You know, the worst thing in the world for a band is for the drummer to hate the bass player, and vice versa. You know, so it's you know, if those two are married and in love, then I'm happy.
Come on now, baby, don't you wanna live with me? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's a hot ticket, I give you that. You know, I mean, it's I don't know if they come to see us screw up or what.